aquí enfrente. Lu, decirle a las chiquillas que ya empezó.
Hey guys, welcome to the Vibe on 6. My name is Timothy. I work here. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Just want to introduce our musical act for this evening. If you haven't already, the door is $5, so please support your local musician, Rada Bondo, and give it up for him.
Watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself along with these days through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as darkened day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness now proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. Yeah, for you and do I even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the time that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line.
Alright. So you guys don't know me, I know most of you do, Rada Bondo. Been in Columbus most of my life, so this is home. But my music that I've recorded is out in New Haven, Connecticut. Shout out to Sans Serif Recording up there and my buddy Sam for all that he's done to help us make this work. So this next song is by one of my favorite bands of all time, Skillet. Definitely one of the reasons I want to do music, which I'll go later when I present one of my other songs, why I do this. In this case, this song is called All That Matters, because all the things we're going through in society and everything, you know, we're in a world that's constantly changing. We're in a world that people think that everything's going to crumble. But all that matters, and I agree with that, is my faith, my family, my freedom. And then family also to me is close friends and anyone that I'm associated with. So this is all that matters. Don't want to start a fight, I don't always do what is right. So put your weapons down and can work it out. Don't get me wrong, I ain't no pacifist. For peace you gotta pay a price. I'll defend what is mine. Fight for what I love, help me God above. All it takes is one to rise above and resist. Cost you everything when you're at war. These three things I died for: my faith, my family, my freedom. That's what's backing me, gives me a reason to live in. We gotta fight for what I believe. Love, loyalty, I pledge fidelity. In this land of liberty is everything. My faith, arrested in that town. He read the verses too loud. So he read the verses too loud. He burned. So burn the city down. So those will bail you out. Where'd we go wrong? Can't make sense of this. So just leave the kids alone. Don't break it to their home. Cause where I come from, we always live as one. Where we belong, we don't stand for this. Cost you everything when you're at war. These three things I die for: my faith, my family, my freedom. That's what's backing me, gives me a reason for living. I've got to fight for what I believe. Believe it. Love, loyalty, I pledge fidelity in this land of liberty is everything. My faith, my family, my freedom, all that matters to me. To me, when darkness divides us, I believe that love can conquer all. Courageous, united, we stand for all. My faith, my family, my freedom. My faith, my family, my freedom. That's what's backing me, gives me a reason for living. I've got to fight for what I believe. Love, loyalty, I pledge fidelity in this land of liberty is everything. My faith, my family, my freedom. All that matters to me. All that matters to me. It's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
So this next song, I learned to play it over the summer last year. I'm assuming we're all familiar with Linkin Park, right?
Who's that?
Of course, this is like when Chester was around, one of his songs there. There was a point last July where I felt like everything was crumbling down. I got back from a trip in Connecticut, just everything was just piling and piling. And so, as my friend said, he said, music is healing. You just gotta lock yourself in until you feel better.
Yeah.
So, one day got home after a Pokemon Go event. I'm just like, I didn't want to talk to anyone or anything, so I just locked myself. In just to, because of what was going on. And the title of the song is very convenient. It's called What I've Done. And if you guys are familiar with Michael Bay Transformers, it's the theme to the first one. So the running joke with those movies is that they write the theme for the movies. In this farewell, there's no blood, there's no alibi, 'cause I've drawn regret with the truth of 1,000 lies. So let mercy come and wash away what I've done. I'll face myself to cross out what I've become, erase myself and let go of what I've done. Put to rest what you thought of me while it
friends that know me, I prefer not using a capo unless it's required. Most of my work has no capo on it. And you guys are in for a treat today. I'm about to play you guys a song I have never played live before. It's one of my own. It goes on pre-order and Spotify pre-save next Friday. I can't think of a better time than Valentine's Day weekend for this. I worked on this song because most of my songs are inspirational based, and this one, and I'm going to say because the person that's about is here, it's about my mom. And I can't think of a better day to release this than her birthday on April the 27th. So the chorus and the bridge are geared to her, but then the verses are geared to mothers in general. So it's called Mother's Love. And coincidentally, a few weeks after is Mother's Day, after her birthday. So. Mother's love to her child, words can't explain it. You are the first person we see. Mom's care for us day in and day out. You are there for me. You are caring and loving. You have been there through it all. You are my mom. Thanks for all you do. In every situation, every hurt, and you are there in every tear. No matter what happens, you are there. You are there. You are there for me. You are caring and loving. You've been there through it all. You are my mom. Thanks for all you do. No matter what happens, you are my mom. In every wound, every tear, every problem, your mother's love shows it to all to me. Thank you for the love you have for me. You are there for me. You are loving and caring. You've been there through it all. You are my mom. Thanks for all you do. You are there for me. You are caring and loving, and you've been there through it all. You are my mom. Thanks for all you do. Alright, so this next one, I put a poll on my social media, and for the ones that voted, I put all the songs I have covered in the past few gigs, and the one that won is actually one of my favorites I've played. It's called The Middle by Jimmy Eat World. Hey, don't write yourself off yet. It's only a gift you feel left out or looked down on. So
this case, I'm going to do it before the end of the show. So first, of course, my parents, who are actually here tonight. Thank you for all you do in supporting and for letting me turn one of our rooms into a music studio / office space. My siblings, brother and sister, thank you for all you do and for supporting me and just being there. For my core group of friends, for really critiquing what I do and everything that I've done, just being there for me. Co-workers, if you work with me in any way capacity, no matter what, at my main job or where I volunteer at, special shout out to my own office, registrar's office at Columbus State. They make me want to go to work every day. It makes it just a joy to be welcome to go in. The community, the Pokemon community is involved with, the Pokemon Go and TCG. Thank you for trusting me and making me, your leader, and for all that. My producer, Sam Carlson, and his recording label, Sans Serif Recording, because without them, this wouldn't even be possible. I'm going to swap to Spanish because we do have some viewers in Costa Rica watching, so this is from that side of the family. Gracias por todo. Ustedes son mi mundo. Mi corazón va para usted. Muchas gracias por todo. And then two people I want to really shout out is my late grandma, Tita. She's the reason I have this guitar. In 2019, I was told I needed to get some sort of instrument to just let feelings out, emotions out. And she reached out to me and gave me the money to get this guitar that I'm using. Another friend of mine that got me into music, this guitar pick, he gifted me one day. We were just hanging out, and I still use it to this day. And you can tell it's gotten some usage and some worn stuff. So the song I'm about to play is not necessarily the first one I wrote, because the first one I wrote will be coming out later this year. It is the first one I composed. When I write music, so one of my main inspirations for music is Johnny Cash. The reason I picked up guitar, the reason I wanted to do this was because after I watched the movie Walk the Line, it was just so inspiring to see the way he rose as a musician, starting overseas and all that. And over Germany when he was in the war, not in the war, but going through what he did to fight fighter planes. And there were two other Christian musicians, Don Moen and a Ron Canoli. Ron Canoli just passed away 2 days ago, so just hit hard for me. But those three were the reasons I really wanted to do music, and it's been that way for me. And of course, bands like Skillet, Disciple, 7 Day Slumber, all that, they're always so inspiring to me and encouraging the generation to keep going. So when I write music, there's a quote that I think of that is used in Walk the Line, and it's Sam Phillips that says it too in the movie. It says, if you're hit by a truck and you were laying there in a gutter, right, in the last minutes of your life, and you have one time to sing a song that would sum up all your years on this earth, what would you sing? In the case, he was recording gospel. Johnny Cash was recording gospel, and it's like, no, you wouldn't do that. You would, and he says, no, you wouldn't. You would sing something real, something that nobody heard before, something that would tell the world what it feels like to be Johnny Cash. Okay, so myself, Rada Bondo, and you wouldn't care if it's sold. The only kind song is I Want to Hear. So this song, I wrote it last summer. And believe it or not, most of it came in a day, which is, as I was told, is unheard of. And I got into an argument with that friend after day 2 of a Pokemon Go event, and I knew she was moving, and she kept asking, "What are you gonna miss? What are you gonna miss?" I said, "I can't tell you. I literally can't tell you right now." So then that let us kind of split ways a bit. And that day, I got home, I slept for a bit, and then I started writing the song. That week is when I went to Connecticut, met up with my now producer, and he taught me to compose. He taught me certain chords that really mesh and really go well together. And he told me, he said, I think you got something else you can add to this. Touch base with me in a few months. He was right. A few days later, I wrote another verse, and it really came out to be. As I said, around the time that I felt like my world was crumbling down, I went down a semi-spiral down of depression, and I took 3 days off of work because I just couldn't go. And then when I got back, my supervisor came to me and said, "You all right?" I said, "Don't want to talk about it." I didn't want to talk about it at all. And then a friend of mine that I'd been friends with for some time came in and like said, "Hey, I heard you're struggling. Let's talk." This friend, she helped me get through this, but not just that. My coworkers. One friend of mine that I've worked with many jobs with was at my door and said, "This is not you. Get out of here. Come on." And my entire department was out there. He said, "We're going to do this traditional back-to-school lunch where we get free lunch, and we're going to go." So, the thing with this song, I didn't have a title until I went to go record it. I had everything laid out, and it's a goodbye letter to my friend. And it just says everything that we did together as friends and everything. So this is, and it's available on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, and everything right now. And it's been out for about 2 weeks. This is called The Goodbye Letter, Things She Does. When we first met, I didn't think much of you. I thought of something, and you ignored me, but you kept on coming to events. Then you asked me if I was with someone. The things
I think we got time for one more.
Do it.
Most people are familiar with this one. And it's actually, I have a cover of this one on my Spotify. So, along with a few others that I've liked, but when I was told, when my recording session was over, my friend said, let's go out with a bang. What you got, Rod? And I just started playing. He's like, all right, if that's your definition of a bang, then it is. So here we go.
Give me a hell yeah.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide, to teach Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. It's you and me, I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friends in a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Heart so true, our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Every challenge along the way, with courage I will face. I will battle every day to claim my rightful place. Come with me, the time is right. There's no better team. Arm in arm we'll win the fight. It's always been our dream. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. It's you and me, I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Our heart's so true, our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. It's you and me, I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Heart so true, our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for coming. As I said, follow me on Spotify, Instagram, and all that, and I'll keep you all posted where I'll be playing. And Spotify, you can pre-save starting next week, my new song. And already on there is the Goodbye Letter thing she does. And then in July, drops a song that's near and dear to me because it's about me and some of the struggles I dealt with my first years working at my job. So, all right. Well, we thank you all for coming. Appreciate it.
Encore. Encore. Go, man. You got some?
I got nothing.
Yeah, you do.
Not on me.
Some. Do you take requests?
Let me see if I can do it off the top of my head right
You
quick.
want Linkin Park?
Nah, I mean, I said I have the chords at home for some of this stuff, so it's. Let me see. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. On by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child, oh, but the fire was wild. I fell into And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Yeah! Good job, dude. This doesn't have to end here. Good job, Ron.